We all know the original game of Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion is loaded with bugs and glitches, many of which are game-breaking and others just freaking hilarious. But the one specimen that's most famous for weird glitches is, of course, Specimen 5. Anyone who's played the game has definitely seen them before when it comes to her chase. But there's something else that's very odd that a lot of people may not know about her chase, and it has something to do with our health bar. Specimen 5 deals 60% damage per hit, so you would think she'd be a 2-hit kill, right? But if you've ever been attacked by her twice in a row back to back, you'll notice that we don't actually die, and somehow we're still alive with our health bar completely drained. It's not until about 20 or so seconds later that our health bar finally begins to regenerate, or so it appears. But what's weird is that Specimen 9, on the other hand, also deals 60% damage, but he kills us in the second hit, as it's supposed to be. So what in the world is going on here? Why are we not dead after 2 hits by Specimen 5? Well, a few of you may already know the answer to this, but it turns out, believe it or not, that our health is going into negative values after the second hit. Don't believe me? Well, take a look at this clip from the very first version of the game where health was displayed differently. You can see our health very well going down into the negatives after the second hit. And the exact same thing is happening even in the current Steam version of the game. Negative health shouldn't even be legal, but we've all learned that when it comes to this game, expect the unexpected. So now you're probably wondering, why is this happening with Specimen 5 but not Specimen 9? Is there any logical explanation for why our health goes into negative values? Well, thanks to fellow subscriber YoshiCraft64, the mystery has been solved. Indeed, I have the answer as to why this happens, and the answer can be found right in the game's code. But first, let's take a look at the code for Specimen 9, as it will be easier to explain what a correctly coded specimen looks like. As you can see here, Specimen 9 does 60% damage. Now if we take a look a few lines above, there's a code that tells the game to not kill the player if their health is not smaller than 45. What that means is that the player can only be killed by Specimen 9 if their health is lower than 45%. If their health is higher than 45%, the next hit will not kill them. So this code makes sense. If Specimen 9 takes 60% of the player's health, their health will be at 40%, since 100 minus 60 equals 40. And since the number 40 is smaller than 45, the player will be killed in the next hit. But let's say after the first hit by Specimen 9, our health makes it back up to 45% or higher before you get hit the second time. Since your health is no longer below 45, Specimen 9 won't be able to kill you in the second hit, and just like with Specimen 5, your health will go down into the negatives for a short period of time, since 45 minus 60 equals negative 15. Interesting, huh? Okay, now it's time to take a look at Specimen 5's code, and this is where things get all screwed up. We can see that she does 60% damage. Okay, nothing wrong there. But now let's check the other line. If health is not smaller than 40. What that's saying is that Specimen 5 can only kill the player if their health is below 40. Keyword, below. When we take our first hit from her, our health is at 40%. Since, like I said, she does 60 damage. Well, you don't need to be a mathematician to know that the number 40 is not a number below 40. So this doesn't meet the criteria for her to kill us on the second hit. Plus, our health starts to regenerate after the first hit anyways, so it's already a few digits above 40 by the time she can hit us again, since she has a 2-second cooldown. And there you go. A simple error in the code is the reason why Specimen 5 takes our health into the negatives. Who would have thought? But guess what? Specimen 5 isn't the only oddity when it comes to our health bar. Oh no, in fact, there are a few others, including Specimen 3. But unlike Specimen 5's saving grace of her not killing us on the second hit, Specimen 3, on the other hand, isn't quite as forgiving. If we take a peek at Specimen 3's code, we can see that it does 30% damage. Statistically, this would mean that it's a 4-hit kill, since if we were to get attacked by it 3 times in a row, our health should be at 10% at the lowest. 30, 60, 90, yeah, that's 10% of remaining health. So the 4th hit would kill us, right? But if we take a look at the other line in the code, we can see that that's not actually the case. Instead, Specimen 3 is able to kill us if our health is below 45. So that means after the 2nd hit, our health is at 40% minimum, which is below 45. Therefore, Specimen 3 is able to kill us on the 3rd hit, even though technically we should still have enough health for 1 more hit. So instead of being a 4-hit kill like it should be, it's a 3-hit kill. Of course, I don't really find this to be a big deal since, let's be honest, you'd have to be pretty bad at gaming to die to Specimen 3 unintentionally in the OG version. But hey, it's still a pretty cool discovery. So there you have it, another spooky mystery has been solved. I hope this explanation wasn't too headache-inducing as I tried to explain it in the simplest of terms. Hell, I'm no coding expert myself. But if you'd like to see more short little explanation videos like this, let me know in the comments below. And thanks again to YoshiCraft64 for making this video possible. Long live Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion and its bizarre and wacky glitches. I can't wait to find more of them. I'm sure it won't take long.